our book, you're all winners. So before we announce the winners of this year's awards, here's some 2K TV.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. And there's a look at the Ferry Building in San Francisco, not far from our location tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan and David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, "I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win." And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the point. And for the Warriors, Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting for each team. Greg, there are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, there's never a substitute for balance, and coaches and players are too smart. You have to keep your opponents guessing, but leave no doubt the three-pointer is here to stay.
Yeah, can't afford to leave someone open around Curry. He's great at keeping his head on a swivel.
And George, here we go. And George with the stuff.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Curry way outside. No good there. And the Clippers will come the other way. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
When Morris gets free from mid-range, he's very effective. Love seeing him getting it going from there.
Beyond the arc. And it's Stephen Curry with a three.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers.
That's his first.
The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Jackson.
Oh, and Jackson is not just a terrific shooter, but a fantastic defender as well, using his great speed on both ends.
Golden State's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry passes to Green. Thompson from long range. Rebound by the Clippers. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Releases. And again, no good by the Clippers. Curry dishes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Wiggins against Zubats. Pass to Curry. Down low. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
With that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Here's George. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Curry. Chalk back up two there.
I love the decision that Curry makes with the ball. I mean, he's a creative distributor. He loves to share it.
Here's George. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Curry outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 6.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Right wing. Curry against Jackson. And here's Leonard from 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, and when there's an open man, Jackson finds him, making it look very easy.
And Thompson gets it to go.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Puts it up from 12. Second chance shot. No good from Zubats. The Warriors lead it. Poole kicks to Curry. Back to Poole. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
But just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. The Clippers also making some changes. Robert Covington comes in for Ivica Zubats. And it's Powell in for Marcus Morris. Nailed from three-point land.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson misses. Warriors leading by 5. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Powell, that's good.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Outside Curry. From the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 12.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Looney out there with Bielitz. Then there's Payton. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Curry in at the point. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting a three tonight.
Pass to Powell. Lets it go with a three. He can't hit that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Payton, right side. Curry with it. He's got 16. Shot clock at 5. Iguodala, the pass to Bielitz. They shoot again. And the layup good by Curry. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Here's Coffee. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He kicks it to Powell. From outside the arc, that one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
2 minutes remaining in the
Curry's
first half.
shot is off.
2 minutes.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And at 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan, Robert Covington Gray comfortable guarding power forwards.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
Mann passes to Powell. Covington with it. 1:24 left in the second quarter. And Coffee gets it to go.
3
Coffee's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And one of the few NBA players out of an HBCU, Robert Covington, undrafted out of Tennessee State University, has had to work for everything he's gotten in this league.
He got his feet wet in the lean years of Philly when they were really trusting the process and not a lot of flash in his game, all about determination and detail.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Clippers trailed by 11. The 3 from Leonard. And the 3 ball is good.
Kawhi Leonard.
Leonard's got 6.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
The 3 from Poole. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And the Warriors lead by 11.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
And George just so aggressive. When he's got that edge inside, he is looking to power it home.
It's Thompson off the drive. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Clippers trail by 9. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Leonard. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
And the reflexes are just key. Kawhi is already anticipating that shot before he even gets the ball.
Here's Thompson driving inside. And the rejection by Zubac. Cranes it from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 20 points, 6 assists, and 1 rebound. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
They were getting after it on the glass. Like, wow, they got a nice edge in that department, which has led to this lead. They won the heart and hustle battle in that first half. Now we'll see if they can keep that going.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively.
They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
From Jordan.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Leonard and Morris are up in the forward position. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint.
He's not the biggest guy on the court, but Jackson doesn't mind getting his hands dirty. He'll take a knock as long as he can get his points out of it.
Curry gets the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Jackson passes to Leonard. Off target from outside.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
Curry gets the bucket.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Clippers trail by 14. It's Jackson with the drive. Makes it off the glass. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter. And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulder.
And that mental aspect impacts players. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more. And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
George from deep three-point land goes up again. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Zubats. Inside. And there's Green on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the Clippers call time here. And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris, you have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin, Curry is so difficult to ref. He gets fouled off ball on almost every play. The teams know they can't let him have free movement or he'll hit him with a 3.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Iguodala in for Jordan Poole. Curry with a wide open look. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The pass to Man.
Some scouts look at Curry's size. They thought he might have had a hard time defending at this level. It's safe to say they were wrong.
And Kuminga gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 15.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
These guards out there tell you it's hard to rattle Thompson finishing through the contact. It's damn.
And as you get older, your role changes a little bit. Now, Klay Thompson being asked to take on more of a leadership role, and I tell you, boy, he has earned it.
Greg, he's one of the longest tenured players with the same team. A funny guy, but knows the game. Shared a locker with Wiseman when Wiseman was a rookie.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Curry can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 16. Powell kicks to Covington. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Golden State basketball.
The Warriors have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Thompson in the corner. Kuminga the pass to Curry. Here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Look, the defender has to try to stay in Clay's jersey, especially on the catch and shoot.
Passes it to Powell. Over Iguodala. And the Clippers miss again.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. At the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Porter. And it's Bielitsa in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Curry passes to Thompson. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Warriors lead by 19. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Bielitsa. And Poole subbed in for Klay Thompson. And the Clippers with a change here too. Zubac is checked in for Powell.
Oh, come on. How great is Jackson at earning these calls, especially from the interior where he is very crafty.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Curry, scoring at will. He's had it going on offense.
And it's not as if the defense hasn't focused on it, but he is just at a level right now offensively where you cannot
That's his third
deny
personal
it.
foul. Second team foul.
And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 17. Here's George, kicks it out to Leonard. Back to George. Over Porter, scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Oh, silky little mid-range there from George. He can really make his shot work from almost anywhere.
It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
His three-point game has been incredible tonight. If he comes even close to repeating his first half performance, it's going to be a crazy game for him.
Here's George. Zubac the pass to George. Leonard, that's for 2. And Curry pulls it down.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Curry from deep three-point land. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Jackson.
And I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Curry fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 16 points here in the second half. And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 21. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Curry kicks to Payton. Launches a 3. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist for Peyton. Curry's got 39.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Count that bucket.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Stephen Curry.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Pass to Kennard. Good on the three-point shot.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started. That's a shame.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Kennard for three. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Three-pointer. You know, with Kennard, he can do things other than shoot. I mean, and that helps open up the three-ball for him.
Curry way outside. Now the Clippers moving it up. Kennard against Curry. Kennard the pass to Coffey. From deep three-point range, the Clippers keep it alive. Pass to Kennard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Mann. Wide open shot is on the money.
Oh, as good as he is at creating his own shot, Kennard is also a solid distributor. He doesn't miss the open man when he spots him.
Curry from deep three-point land. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Always a threat. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Stephen, this crowd tonight was energized by the show that you put on. What is that connection like?
Have a night like tonight where everything's clicking. Just want to embrace it. And more of a gesture of appreciation because this is a great place to play.
Yeah, it sure is, man. And you guys fed off of it. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.